போச்சு.
A few days back, Big Bash League has announced their new rules, but the thing here is that the whole T20 fraternity has been taken by a shock of these rules. There are so many criticisms and some appreciated it too. So I just thought that yeah, we will have a go at how these rules has panned out, and I thought that we should make a video about it. I won't say this is full of negatives, but it has pros and cons. So in this video, we're going to see how these rules panned out and what will be the effect of these rules. And the first rule is that passage. Given the name passage, you can guess that it is something related to the power play. This is not new to the cricketing world because in ODIs you have 10 overs of mandatory power play and 5 overs which can be taken on the team's consent. This is also a kind of same only. Usually in T20s you have 6 overs of mandatory power play, that is only 2 fielders is allowed outside the circle, that is the 30-yard circle. This is something where we have 4 overs of mandatory power play from over 1 to 4, and the last 2 overs will be given as an option to the batting side. They can take these last 2 overs anywhere. I think it should be changed, and I think that the Big Bash League committee will try to alter this before the season starts. You have between over 7 to 20. This is a nightmare for bowlers. For example, let us take if Andre Russell or Kyron Pollard or someone like Chris Lynn bats at overs 19 to 20 and they take this surge, so that there will be only 2 fielders allowed outside the circle, and they will hit a minimum of 40 runs in this last 2 overs. That will change the dynamics of the match. And the another thing is that chasing will not be same because there will be extra pressure on the teams, and the managers, team managers will have a lot of work to do in this type of matches. They have a lot of work to do. This it just increases the pressure. I can understand the concept behind taking this. The Big Bash committee has thought that it will be more entertaining, but still it can become a backfire to it. I'm not a big I'm not that much impressed with this one, but still we will see how things go. And the next thing is that it is the X Factor player. The term sounds a bit different, and seeing what is X Factor player, every team is allowed to choose 13 and they will field 11. The thing here is that if a team bats first, at the end of the 10th over, both the batting side and the bowling side will have an option to change 2 players from the playing 11. The criteria is that the player who is being changed should have bowled less than 2 overs. That he should have bowled only 1 over, and he should have been made it to the crease, and he should have not faced any ball. It's like he should not have come to bat. This can be pretty useful. For example, let us take in a match between Sydney and Melbourne. Melbourne is batting. Melbourne is at a state of 134 no loss at the end of 10 overs. They may drop a bowler and they may drop a batsman and can field another bowler, given that they have not lost any wickets. And on the other side, if there is a match between Sydney Sixers and Sydney Thunders, and Sydney Sixers are at a place of 60 for 5, and if they have someone bowling options, they may drop a bowler and they may take a batsman who can save them from the trouble. So this is a kind of a 50-50 move, but this will be good. But This can make a cricket match look like a football match where managers will change players on certain times and the coaches will have lot of paperwork to do. So it is another 50-50 diplomatic thing. Next, we will come to the bash boost. Bash boost is rather very interesting. Normally, we have net run rates which will decide who will be making it to the top 4 in crunch tournaments. But this thing is really a kind of very different. There is no net run rate in this tournament, but for example, we will take two teams where a team scores 150 on their quota of 20 overs, but just only 50 runs in the first 10 overs. But the second team which comes to bat gets bowled out for 100, but they hit 70 runs in the first 10 overs. They will get one bonus point. This is rather quite interesting. The points which have been allocated to both the teams will be the winning team will get 3 points and the losing team will get 1 point. Another thing is if comparing in the middle of, for example, in the 10th over, the chasing side which loses is has scored less runs than the batting side which wins the match, then they will not get any point. I know this rather sounds quite difficult to understand, and I have felt it too. That these rules give an added advantage to the batting side, and it can become an headache to the bowling side. But we can't comment more about this because we must see how these things are implemented. I don't think it would become the future of the T20 cricket, but we will wait and see. Yeah, we will wait and see. If you have any comments or suggestions regarding this, post it in our comment box. Or if you think something can be altered with these rules, do post that too. Like my videos, please click the like button and do subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for instant notifications.